I gotta wait. How long I gotta wait for a press record?
Go.
Welcome to the share, where Miss Dreme always has a story.
I'm Dreme, a black woman with many beautiful interconnecting identities. A few I will name at this moment as we get started on this podcast journey together. A Bostonian, born and raised in the inner city, Dorchester and Roxbury neighborhoods, to a teenage single mother who has my whole heart. An educator, I've been working with youth and children since my teenage years, and formally, I have been teaching almost a decade now. That's wild to think about. An entrepreneur, I am the founder of The Chair, a black and brown centered tech platform dedicated to supporting people on their hair journey, where you can design hairboards, connect to hairstylists, and share hair care tips for a more joyous experience. I have a workable site, my prototype. It took me 2 years to build, and now I'm on this adventure that you're currently on with me. My goal for this podcast is to share stories, black stories, educator stories, entrepreneurship stories, and hair stories. I want you to leave each episode with the opportunity to gain new insight, just a glimpse into my world or the worlds that are featured on my podcasts, a little chuckle during your day or night, possibly a little anger to encourage you to advocate for justice, and hope to continue learning and dreaming. So come in and listen to the beautiful voices in the chair as they share their stories, starting with me.
Where we share stories in the chair.
Hello, beautiful people. This is Raina. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, everybody. My name is Ryan Jacques, and I am a trademark attorney.
One of the many points of the podcast are to share different types of stories, talking about you in law, you as a black woman in law. I also was curious to know about your hair journey. Do you feel...
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have a memory of falling in love with your hair?
You know, I named my hair, okay? Let me tell you something. Tina, she just does what she wants. Okay. Tina has her own personality. Yes, and she's named after the great Tina Turner because she just does what she wants. Okay, honey. So I feel like I'm learning to fall in love with my hair every single day. As a black woman, we love change and we love to, and it's always our hair. We're always switching up our hair. And I think as a young girl, I think I was very oblivious to my hair care experience. It was something that was always a piece of me, and it was like part of my lifestyle as far as routine, because as young girls, you have wash days. And I was one of those girls. My mom would, okay, this is Saturday morning, we have to wash your hair. And then you're sitting between her legs and she's parting it and detangling it and, oiling and greasing your scalp and sectioning them off into braids. And I had really long hair. My family has really long curly hair in our genes. And so that took forever to do that, that wash. And so as a kid, I'm like, oh man, I dreaded the time of can't play outside because I gotta wash my hair. And then your hair is in these braids for a week or two, and then Sunday comes, and then you gotta do your hair for church on Sunday. So it's like, oh man, I can't go play outside because I gotta sit back and get my hairstyle for church. It's gonna get messed up anyway because I'm gonna be running around the church. I'm probably gonna get I'm gonna get a lick for that, for messing up my hair when it should be still in place when I go to school on Monday. So as a kid, it was like, oh my gosh, this burden of this experience. And so I just went through life kind of not really paying attention to how important hair was until I went to Mother Caroline, actually. And I learned that there were so many different types of textures of hair, and it was the perm era. And so I thought that for me, I'm like, oh, I gotta get a perm. All my classmates, my schoolmates were all girls, like she said, like Jim said, we're all black young girls. everybody got a perm. So I got to have a perm. And I remember my mom fighting for me to not get a perm, to stay natural with my natural curls, to keep my hair long. And I said, okay, well, Ma, can we concede for a press? Because I really want to see this thing straight. I want to see what this bad boy looks like straightened. I loved when my hair was straight. And that was the, I guess, what was accepted. The fact that my hair had so much versatility, I was excited about that. One very core memory that I've had, because even pressing my hair was starting to take too much. So my sister actually took me, I was 14, or I think I was about 13 or 14. And she took me to her hair salon. And I just remember like 5 Dominican people on my head, sectioning off my head. I had so much hair, and putting on this perm, putting on this relaxer. And I remember my mom was so upset, but I was so happy because, one, I didn't have to really take care of my hair as much because I had the benefit of all I got to do is wrap it and go to sleep and wake up and it's straight. Because again, the hair care experience was taking too much time. But as an adult, I actually, in college, is when I snipped all the relaxer off, and I went natural again. And so I have watched my hair go through so many different textures. I've colored it blonde, I've colored it auburn. I've done so many things with Tina. And now I'm growing her back out again. I just recently cut her. She was mid-back length. And so kind of learning scalp care, learning how to pay attention to what your hair does might be an indication of what your health is like, and just how important it is to pay attention to the reactions of everything in your body. And so my hair journey it's ongoing, but it's teaching me so much about me and my health physically, and just making sure that I'm taking care of myself completely. So I no longer look at my hair as a burden. I look at it as a time to pour into myself and to express myself and my creativity. And when it comes to the different styles that I have, I'm a fashionista at the end of the day. So I love to change things all the time. So it's not a burden anymore. Now it's like this self-expression and just the time to explore and kind of check in with myself. So I love it.
Where we share stories in the chair.
Look, it's my commercial. We will be right back.
It's more than just a bad hair day. It's a journey. Finding the right hairstyle isn't easy, nor is finding the right stylist or the right products. Looking in every corner of the web gets messy, overwhelming, and exhausting. All the ads, the articles, the products, the videos, it shouldn't be this hard, but it is. And now, it isn't. The Chair. A black and brown centered platform where you can design hairboards, connect to hairstylists, and share hair care tips for a new, joyful path on your hair journey. Avoid the clutter, save yourself hours, months, and even years of research and poor trial and error. Everything you need and only what you need is in one place. Hairboards made by people like you, for you. Find the right products, the right people, the right answers for you, stress-free. Join the Chair community and make every day a great hair day. When you share your pain, you allow others to help you. And when you share your success, you help others get theirs. Lean on the Chair. We got you.
No stress, no strife. In the chair, the chair, the chair. All right.
Oh, and if you're interested to learn more about my experiences as a Black woman and educator in Guangzhou, China, I wrote my first ebook, titled Nowhere and Everywhere, Capture the Emotions of a Beautifully Broken Love Story. It is on lulu.com. Take a read and see some beautiful photography of mine. Enjoy the rest of the show. Did you or do you still feel like you're also on a different journey with your hair as a lawyer? You said earlier it's less than 3% of Black lawyers, but being in predominantly Black spaces as a lawyer, which you said is really rare, do you feel like you're having a different conversation with your hair as a lawyer?
Interesting question. Actually, oh my goodness. I didn't realize how much Black women's hair was so revolutionary in these spaces. I mean, granted, I've been in predominantly white spaces, like, since high school, right? So the fascination about how my hair changes and how long it might take to do my hair from folks, it was always there, but it always shocked me every single time. So when I would come to work with the new hairstyle and folks would be like, oh my gosh, your hair is so beautiful. It's so straight. And how long did it take you? The first time it's okay. Now, the third time I get my hair straight and then we're having a conversation. Now we're going to have a conversation for real. Like, let's leave it be. The amount of time it took me is the same amount of time it took you. Okay. When we use the same tool, it's called a hair dryer, a blow dryer. We use the same tools. I'm not this Amazonic experience. And honestly, at work, I've done braids. I've done so many different things. And I think that at first, I used to go to interviews with my hair straight. Second week on the job, boop, there goes the fro. Like we're pulling it out. I used to really, really take things personally about it. And now I don't. Now I'm just, this is me, and accept the way that I express myself. And I've gone to work and I haven't held back. I've done braids, I've done singles, I've done cornrows, I've done buns. I've had my curly fro out and ends up drying up and becomes a real fro by the end of the day. But if you're a company, then you're receiving folks of different cultures, and we have hair, like we have different textures of hair. And what might be my curly hair, there might be a person of color that doesn't have curly hair. She might just have bone straight hair. Everybody's experience is different. I don't hold back, me personally, anymore. I've become unapologetic when it comes to hair now, and I'm not at all concerned about what people might think about how my hair may look. But I do make sure that I am put together. That's all. I just make sure that, I did my hair that day. And I'm professional in that sense of my hair is done. I'm manicured and I'm neat and clean. So presentation is what matters to me. I love to be put together. That's me. I don't come to work disheveled. So whether my hair is curly, whether it's in braids or straight, I'm never disheveled until you see about 5 o'clock. Then I'm starting to look a little crazy. When it's time to go to the gym, that's when it starts to look a little crazy, because now I've done went through the gauntlet of whatever I had to do that day.
Well, the conversation of professional is such a big conversation. We have conversations surrounding the Crown Act and the fact that you're saying, hey, my braids are professional, my afro is professional, my cornrows are professional, and I have this beautiful outfit that matches with this hair. This is how I'm coming up. This is how I'm showing up to work today. Well, thank you so much for sitting in the chair and sharing your stories. I truly appreciate you taking the time to come on the podcast. It means the most.
Oh, it's my pleasure, honestly. Thank you so much for having this conversation with me and for thinking of me. And I'm so grateful. And I'm really proud of you, girl. Go ahead. I'm so proud of you. Honestly, keep pushing, keep striving for greatness. We're all watching and we're rooting for you.
Welcome to the chair, where Miss Dreme always has a story.
Thank you for listening to an episode of The Chair. I, of course, would love your continued support. Let me know what you think of this episode by doing all the things. Subscribe, comment, and come back next week, every week. Enjoy the rest of your beautiful day. Or if you are like me, enjoy that moonlight and that one star under all your city lights. Love you. Talk to you later.
The chair.
How long I gotta wait for it to press record?
Go.
We support her. Shit.
Do your...
Welcome to the chair, where Miss Dreme always has a story. Where we share